And welcome back to the really, really glitchy and we hate YouTube podcast of stuff.
I swear to God, YouTube is incapable. Actually incapable of putting out anything decent anymore. This thing is dead. I'm literally done with it.
We were talking about some things earlier. We will here are the cliff notes of what we talked about.
Please God.
Final Fantasy 15 possibly coming to Nintendo Switch. I was playing a bunch of Metroid. Oh shit, I forgot to start the podcast on time. Ha 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 ha. We were just talking about TGC. Comp Bros aren't going to be here. They're busy. And DA doesn't have a voice from the Gorillaz concert. What the fuck else? What the fuck else? What the fuck else? Fuck YouTube. Fuck YouTube. Fuck YouTube.
Final Fantasy 9.
We got to there. So, we were going over the TGC stuff, and one of the announcements was Final Fantasy 9. And earlier, the day before, literally, I was talking with Kelly about Final Fantasy 15 stuff, and she had mentioned that Final Fantasy 9 was her favorite. I've not played it, so I don't know how good or bad it is.
Is that the Leon one?
No. Leon is 8. 9 is like the monkey boy. He has a monkey tail.
Okay.
Vivi.
Oh, the really ugly one?
Depends on your perspective.
The game's graphics were fugly.
It was cartoony.
Everyone was chibi in my memory. That's what I remember this game.
Yeah, I mean they were smaller.
Yeah, ugly, awful.
Yep. Just burp. It's not coming though. There we go. And I told Kelly, I was just like, hey, look, Final Fantasy 9 came out for PS4 today. And she literally was just like, fuck bills. I am going to buy this game. And I kind of felt bad because I may have, like, made a late bill or something. But other shit that got announced. We have Left Alive, a game announced by Square Enix, which is a survival action shooter. Don't know much about it other than that the character designs are by the man of Metal Gear character design fame. Character designs by Metal Gear character designer Yoji Shinkawa. So basically, like, all the cool designs from, like, Metal Gear Solid 1 and 2, like the art director, that's him. Being directed by the Armored Core director. And mech designer Takuya Yanase worked on Metal Gear and Xenoblade Chronicles X. Ooh. Me likey. That guy's designed some cool shit. Then we got Monster Hunter World. Got a release date. I have not played Monster Hunter, but I know it has a severe cult following.
World looks like a fun RPG. I'm not even going to lie.
Yeah. I've always wanted to play them, just never.
They're interesting games, but I feel like World is the one that I actually want to pick up the series for.
Yeah.
Like, it's always been fun to look into, but World looks like it's taking a step in the right direction for this series, because it's what it's been lacking, in my opinion.
That, and you just need a solid group to play with. It's all about, like, teaming up with your friends and just taking down giant fucking monsters. If you don't have friends, it'll be a lonely time. World's smallest violin. As a monster is beating the shit out of you. Shadow of the Colossus PS4 remake got a new trailer. I'm going to pick that up whenever it comes out. Final Fantasy 9. Yep. If BG were here, he would be flipping out about Zone of the Enders. I know he was just flipping out about it on Twitter, so probably...
Yeah, it's the second game.
He will want to talk about it probably.
Game 2 was nice. I like Game 2, but I would have preferred Game 1 with maybe, like, extended content. Or both 1 and 2 together. Because 2 is my least favorite of the two.
They showed more off of Dissidia Final Fantasy, and they showed a trailer off, I believe, at E3, and then I was very disappointed at the end of the trailer because I'm like, where's Best Boy Noctis? He is not there. He was not there at that trailer.
But he is there now.
He is there in this trailer, so now I am happy. I'm guessing if they're throwing him in, they're probably going to throw in Arden, the antagonist from the game. Who knows? They didn't show him.
No idea.
Then Dragon's Crown confirmed for PS4. Another announcement.
There's also a Dragon's Crown manga coming out, too. They put that up while over there.
Japan Studio VR Musical Festival. Sure. All I see is the girl from Gravity Rush, I believe, is playing a violin. So there's that. Nico
Yeah.
Atsumi cat collecting sim coming to PSVR. I'm guessing those two were just Japan only things.
Probably.
And that's all I have on this article that I got. I'm guessing they might be announcing more coming this week. Because I think it goes through the entire week as well.
Yeah.
But, yeah. It was, nothing a whole lot. I'm curious to see what that, Left Alive is going to be.
Yeah.
But besides that, nothing a whole lot. I mean, like, Tokyo Game Show, they're not going to pump out all... They'll usually throw out something kind of big here and there. But, it's usually not, like, E3 levels of news coming at you.
I mean, even to be honest, E3 is highly outdated because we already know all of these big reveals well before it happens.
Yeah.
Like, nobody can keep a secret for their lives in the industry anymore.
Most people nowadays seem to be going to their own format of their own press conference. Nintendo is
Not even that.
I'm pretty sure.
It's just everybody leaks everything well ahead of time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not saying the companies themselves say just.
Just leaks happen. Yeah. Much more often. But yeah, I mean, like, Disney has their own thing now. I believe EA has their own thing. Nintendo has their own things. I think Sony has their own press conference day now too event. So yeah, I think it's kind of moving more towards that. Just like we control everything about this event. Makes sense. What else do I got in my little list of news? I wanted to talk about Marvel vs. Capcom with BG because I know at the very least he's either got it or going to get it just because
he's got it.
It's a fighting game. So there's that. Apparently
they have a fair amount of characters not included in the season pass. He didn't sound too happy about that on Twitter.
I saw, I'm not sure if the season pass, but I know like Venom was kind of the big one. There's a lot of confusion because like they just said like the names of the characters, which was Winter Soldier, Venom, some other Capcom character whose name I don't remember, and then Black Widow. But now there's a Black Widow on the Capcom side and a Black Widow on the Marvel side, so no one knows who the fuck it is. So yeah, they're like, so is it Black Widow Natasha Romanoff, or is it Black Widow from this random obscure game series that is also a
funny enough though, I don't see that game lasting long. Just for the beta run of Dragon Ball Fighter
the
Z.
Twitch numbers?
Yeah, the Twitch numbers. The difference is actually
it was like in the tens of thousands versus like
23,000 versus 320.
It was pretty dumb.
Insane. And Dragon Ball Fighter Z just looks like an actually good fighter. Marvel vs. Capcom looks like an imitation of a fighter.
People are really loving Android 16 from what I'm seeing.
You mean 20?
No, well, that, but like in the game itself, like most of the combo videos that I saw were 16.
Oh, you mean okay, 16 as for a moveset. I thought you were talking about the new character and you were thinking it was 16.
Oh no, yeah, people are fucking just blowing their load all over Android 21. Sorry, Android 21.
21, right.
And there's just all the rumor mills are churning. They're thinking it might be an android of Dr. Giro's wife / 16's mom / all this shit. Rumor mill is all
I'm sure.
over the gap.
I mean, she was wearing the lab coat in the new trailer, so.
Yeah, so we shall.
That would make sense.
We shall see. Better story than Dragon Ball Super, that's for sure.
I mean, it's not hard.
True.
It's really not hard.
Anything else? Oh, so did you see the Tomb Raider trailer?
I think it looks awful.
I came out of the trailer with an over-resounding meh.
I think it looked like a pale attempt at an imitation of the game without using the game's plot, but using its imagery. It looks like a shit show to me.
There were a few, there's two things that really irked me about the trailer. And I saw them both in the teaser trailer.
Also, I don't like the actress they chose for Lara. Almost at all.
I don't mind her.
I don't like her.
The thing that I didn't like was, and this is more or less just direction, because anyone can do this. It's just you have to be directed to do it. There's a scene of her holding the bow. And as I described it in our Facebook chat, she looks like one of those people in a YouTube video where it's like, this person's stupid and they're holding a gun awful, and then the kickback of the gun hits them in the face. She looks daintily holding this bow and arrow. It's like, that's not how you hold a bow and arrow. You're like, like there has to be some like taut intention.
It's like the movie. It's like the movie imagery of holding like a handgun sideways.
Yeah.
Congratulations, you're going to both A, have a burn mark on you because that gun's bullet encasing is going to fly at you, and B, the shock is going to destroy your wrist. Congratulations.
So yeah, that annoyed me, and then just the special effects of her diving under the rotating spike thing just looked really bad and just screams typical Hollywood action flick to me.
It's gonna be a whatever.
Yeah, which for video game movies is, you know, sadly saying something.
I mean, I think all in all, it'll be better directed, but worse, but less. There's a word I'm trying to say and I'm fucking it up. It's going to be visually better than Assassin's Creed, but the writing will not be as good as Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
That's my thoughts and how it'll be, which is again still a travesty.
And yeah, like
because let's put it like it is. There's not much real story for this Lara Croft game.
No, I mean
it's very cut and dry, same. We've always seen.
Raid the Tomb, save the world.
Yeah, exactly. We've seen it a billion times, and it's what makes a movie like this is the person playing the role. If I'm basing it off of what I saw in this trailer, this actress is not going to be able to carry.
She has done good things.
Yes, but I don't think she can carry this movie.
Mm-hmm. A lot of people were wanting Daisy Ridley to play Laura.
I would have adored Daisy Ridley in this role. She could have carried it. She has charisma as an actress.
Mm-hmm.
This actress does not like instill any sentiment in me that I can have hope that she'll be able to.
Well, I was gonna say, if you want to see her in a charismatic role, Ex Machina.
I'm aware. I've heard that and I looked up clips. Again, so that's what I'm trying to say. I don't think she has the strength to carry a movie that is not going to be able to carry her.
Mm-hmm.
Like, let's face it, it's a video game to cinema movie. It's just by rights, it's probably not going to be handled with full respect and, given a chance.
Yeah, I had a conversation with Kelly about this earlier, and she was like, it seems like they're basing some stuff off of the game, and she enjoyed that. And to me, that is very hit and miss. Yes, you would like to have some stories and stuff like gone over from games in the movies. However, I have seen in the Resident Evil movies where they literally took cutscenes shot for shot, frame for frame, and recreated them in live action.
The movie is still garbage.
No. It's not about the overall movie. Those scenes in a video game, you can suspend your disbelief more because it is a video game. They are CGI characters. So they're like, if they do some ridiculous things, you're like, it's a video game. You can let stuff go. But some ridiculousness when you see a live actor doing it just doesn't work right. Case in point, they had basically every cutscene of Wesker fighting Chris from Resident Evil 5 in one of the Resident Evil movies. And it just didn't look
I remember
good.
that.
Like, there are YouTube videos. I can go find them. But, hold on. Sorry, I had to reach to get the keyboard. But, yeah, they're just, in comparison to the video games, it just doesn't look good at all.
That's why it's hard to transition between movies to games.
Yeah. And I think there are a few... crap, I have an unlock on this keyboard again. I know they have a few things like, at least what I thought were things like that in this new Tomb Raider movie.
No, this, again, like I'm saying, it looks like they're taking imagery from the games, their own plot, and they're going to try some bastardized fusion, and it's just not going to play off. Not from what I'm seeing. Like, it just looks rough.
Mm-hmm. What would you say is the best video game movie? Toughie.
Best video game movie. I mean, obviously it's Super Mario Bros. I mean, let's put it like that. It's hard to beat that. It's hard to beat that movie. I mean, those fucking Goombas, man, they just look spot the fuck on.
Fucking what was the main actor? Lazanato. What's the main actor?
I forgot, dude. I fucking forgot.
I just know that the two main actors have on record stated that that movie was the worst decision of their career.
Oh yeah. Oh, hands down. Hands fucking down. God. I actually have to look this up. Hold on a second.
I want to see. He's typing right now. Let's see. I need the actors' names.
List of films based on video games. Give me a
Bob
second.
Hoskins and John Leguizamo. There we go. Those two basically have
God.
stated that this movie was the worst decision.
Oh
of their
no.
careers.
What is this list? They made a Far Cry movie?
Some of them are probably like weren't theatrically
No,
released.
international live action films. Far Cry, October 2nd, 2008. Grossed $743 total $1,000.
Afterlife.
Oh, dear Lord. Okay. There hasn't been a good one. Like,
To me,
The
there are
only
like
one-
4 that pop into my head that can go tick for
please
tack.
tell me.
The first Mortal Kombat,
Ooh, oh.
Prince of
I
Persia,
guess. No, cannot give you Prince of Persia. But go ahead.
Tomb Raider, the first one, with
Nope.
Angelina Jolie,
No, I guess it is kind of. First one is kind of forgivable for a lot of its faults.
and Assassin's Creed.
That's what I was gonna say. The best one, in my opinion, has been Assassin's Creed. And the only reason I say that is, while the imagery was bad, acting-wise, it was solid. And it nailed a lot of the points home that the games like to hit. It wasn't done with confidence, is what I like to keep saying. It's like you don't see, like, they were obviously ready to take chances with this plot line. Like, if they had taken some chances with maybe being a little more artistic with the skyboxes and the cities and whatnot. Like, if they had shot on location in actual Spanish cities or settlements, or created a set for a Spanish settlement for back in those days, it would have been a better movie.
Mm-hmm.
They went with a little too much CG, which killed the movie in a big way.
I
It's just-
posted the Wesker fight scene comparison video in the chat. I guess
I've
like
seen
those, like some of those could be considered good
Wait
video
a
game
minute.
movies to the Resident
They
Evil
didn't
movies.
list it on here. Oh, that's sad. It was a regular release.
What one?
Dungeons and Dragons.
That's tabletop. We're going video games.
You're right. Fair enough. You're right. When you're right, you're right.
When you're right, you're right.
Television films. Hold on.
I
Wow,
know
didn't see this.
there was a Japanese Tekken film that I'm not sure BG liked. At the very least, he watched it. I won't claim to say that he liked it.
Yeah.
And I know I'm trying to think of like other ones. There's like the really shitty Street Fighter, Legend of Chun Li that had the girl from Smallville in it. That was years ago. I just remember
Yeah.
like it was in theaters, and I'm like, oh, this is a thing.
Oh, really? They consider Assassin's Creed Embers a film. That's interesting.
Send
the
me
CG movie.
link the list to me. I would like to see this list. What do
Yeah,
you guys
it's-
think that is the best live action video game movie?
And why is it Super Mario Bros?
And why is it Oh boy. Why is it Super Mario Bros? Luigi Mario. What's your name? Mario. Ugh.
I mean, obviously it's the Emoji Movie. Let's get
So,
real here.
International live action. Okay, so that's what I see. International live action. So
International live actions ones we're looking at. Those are the
Yeah.
actual theatrical released movies.
Oh, Warcraft.
Which
I forgot
literally-
about I would say Warcraft.
Warcraft was not good. Warcraft was the furthest thing from good.
Of the list that I have,
The f-
Warcraft was the best one.
I'm looking at the Metacritic. Hold on, I'm gonna look at Metacritic. The Metacritic list, top to bottom. Oh, fucking A! Stop.
Oops, I clicked the link too. Let's see.
The worst Metacritic is Alone in the Dark. The best Metacritic is Mortal Kombat 1. Wow. Assassin's Creed is in the realm of Hitman and Resident Evil. Ouch.
Let's see, Rotten.
That hurts my soul.
Let's see, Rotten Tomatoes. The highest
hurts
one
my
is
soul.
Prince of Persia.
That hurts my soul.
Resident Evil: The Final Chapter, Mortal Kombat, Resident Evil. To me, as far as like a well-made movie, like I went into Warcraft knowing I wasn't gonna understand the lore, but to me, it was a fine film.
As somebody who understands lore, my friend's brother saw it and said it was trash.
Just as a popcorn flick, it was good, and I don't expect at this point too much more from video game movies.
I swear. I'm happy that they're making a second Assassin's Creed movie, and Fassbender has said that they plan on taking the mistakes they learned that they made from this movie and being a little bit more adventurous. So hopefully the next Assassin's Creed movie will actually be an actually good film. Actually. I need to say actually one more time. Actually. It happens.
Like. There you go. What made the most money? Let's see.
Ooh, good.
Warcraft made the most.
Of course it did. It's fucking World of Goddamn Warcraft.
Warcraft, Prince of Persia, and then the Resident Evils kind of rounded off.
Yeah. Assassin's Creed was kind of middle of the field, but that's not surprising.
Was Postal, which was $146,000. Far Cry, Tekken, which almost made $1 million. We got Double Dragon. Oh yeah, there was a Blood Rain movie. Forgot about that.
Yeah. Oh dear God, was that bad?
Super Mario Bros. Made.
Oh, Assassin's Creed did. Yeah, it made about the same. Okay, yeah.
God, just. Then we have anime movies.
We don't even need to go into that.
Ugh, Ghost in the Shell.
Wow, the highest grossing international animated film based off of a game is Angry Birds.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Mobile games,
has
man.
the highest Rotten Tomatoes score.
Mobile games.
Second highest Metacritic. Guess what's the highest Metacritic?
What?
Final Fantasy: The Spirits Within.
Woo! So bad. I remember people. Oh my God! It looks so real.
And then Advent Children comes out. You're like, wait, what the fuck did I watch before?
And I remember like people like I saw it online or like saw it at like Family Video or a rental store. I'm like, oh, Final Fantasy movie, awesome! And I watched it. I'm like, what was that?
What did we watch? What is this?
This isn't Final Fantasy. I'm confused. Oh boy,
very confused.
Which actually, now that I think about it, I want to acquire Kingsglaive on Blu-ray. Pretty bad.
Of course you do.
Now that I have a fucking 4K TV, I managed to figure out how to turn on HDR mode. Just because the TVs aren't very clear on that, especially between different makers. So I was able to turn HDR mode on my PS4, and by consequence, see Final Fantasy 15 in HDR mode on my PS4, and it looks a fucking purty.
I mean, PC is still
Dem hair
better,
physics, yo.
That PC is still infinitely better, but okay.
It's not out yet on PC.
Don't
so
care.
this is the best it has.
Yeah. Whatever.
And yeah,
you console peasants.
I was happy. I was very happy. What else do I have here on my list? Talked about Tomb Raider. There any
before you're looking for things, have you seen the brand new, just dropped a little bit ago? Have you seen the new Punisher trailer?
The 30-second one?
No.
Or is there a full one?
Oh, there's a full one.
I saw the teaser where Punisher kills Travis Willingham.
Nope. Full trailer.
Okay, I'll have to check
Guess
that out.
who they got to do the soundtrack, apparently?
Disturbed.
Fucking Metallica!
Oh, that makes sense.
The trailer is set to 1. I lost it. I'm watching it. Dude, they synced up Gunfire to the fucking drums, man.
Like the darkness part?
That I'm sitting here like, yes, yes. This is the exact kind of trailer you want from The Punisher. Oh, the trailer's amazing. You have to see it.
I will watch it after
It's
that. Yeah, I saw
is-
the 30-second teaser trailer, and
yeah, no.
I forget. Like,
And it's we have a clear idea now what he is up against. And
I just because
yeah,
like the person who I saw linked it first was like Travis Willingham. I'm like, okay, he just must like the Punisher or something. And then Laura
Yeah.
Bailey links like, did you spot the random Travis Willingham? I'm like, wait, what? The first guy he kills, I hear the scream. I'm like, oh yeah, that's fucking Travis. That's awesome. Just the scream, just. Oh! I'm like, well, yeah. I've heard Roy Mustang. The Punisher killed Roy Mustang. Oh my god.
At least it's not Hughes dying again.
Yeah, but so yeah, I'll definitely have to look that up. Oh, but the other thing
It's so good.
I wanted to talk about. So I put in the order. I did a happy birthday to me from this past
Oh,
weekend.
here we go.
I am building the first of the 2 PCs that I'm going to be building. The editing build is I have everything but the motherboard, which sucks because like I could have been
Yeah.
putting shit in right now, and like the case that I got, I'm just like, all right, I got the power supply in, and everything else has to wait.
I'm surprised you put anything in before the motherboard. I don't know. Just
The directions.
I would be too paranoid.
The directions of my case said to put in the power supply first.
Okay, fair.
So I have, the page open, and I get the motherboard tomorrow. Hopefully I can get most of it done. I'm going to be out of town this weekend, so I won't probably...
Now, is this your gaming and editing build then?
Yeah, this is the editing build that can also play games. It's stronger than my current PC. So
What's your processor and the GT and the graphics card?
i7 and 1070.
Yeah, that's your gaming computer.
Oh no, currently, then I'm going to redo my current PC to be a monster house that will eclipse that computer. So.
Oh, sweet Christ.
Yes.
That's when you're going with the 1080 Ti too, aren't you?
Yes.
I remember we talked about that. Yeah.
Because I basically modded this build after a build that our buddy Nate made, which was a portable editing gaming build. So this will be the streaming, editing, capture computer once I get everything into my old PC that I want to get. Right now, my current PC will still be doing as it's doing. It's just that one of the consoles that I will be capturing from will be a computer.
Yep.
For various other games. And I'll be able to be... so my current computer can play PUBG now because their latest patch was some optimizations.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, does it chunk, though?
Yeah, your current computer cannot actually play it. Sure, you can handle it, can't play it.
Even on ultra-low settings, there is quite the frame rate droppage.
Yeah.
I managed to kill somebody. But I got to, like, top 20 twice, but...
I'm looking forward to us being able to play and record this game together.
You are one of 3 friend groups that are going to want me to play with them now.
Oh, I'm sure.
I got Brian and his buddies, I got my work friends, and I got you, Kev, and the old stomping party, the old Gears party.
Oh, yeah. Sounds like Mike back in the backpack, except literally this time because there's actual backpacks.
Yeah, there's all these different games that I've been wanting to play. I've been wanting to play the Souls games. I have Dark Souls.
Souls on PC is good.
I have Souls 1, and I think I might have 2 on PC. I forget.
Yeah.
But I tried playing it on PC in the old one, and then basically I was trying to record audio, capture, and play at the same time. It chugged. I believe we have one episode on Let's Brew that's called the slow-mo episode, just because where it's like, oh, here comes the guy. Roll. Okay. Slash. Like that's
so. Is it safe to say that most of your gaming will be done via PC now?
No.
Really?
Because most of the stuff I'll be playing I believe will be exclusives. Most of the shit that I'm playing right now is Nintendo exclusives.
Interesting.
And
Fair
if
enough.
I can get if a game is going to be on Switch versus other things, I'm getting it on Switch.
Any certain reason?
Portability.
Even though if it does come out for PC, running wise, like its ability to run
Portability.
will be infinitely better.
I don't care about performance and graphics and what have you. If the game can play fine on the Switch, I'm getting it on the Switch. I've never cared about performance and graphics. That is bottom line what I care about in a game.
But then what's the difference when everything is the same, but the game will perform better?
Portability. I can literally take the game anywhere. Anywhere.
Interesting. As someone who's never been one for mobile games, I don't understand, but I respect your thoughts to say this.
Like,
even though I still think it's dumb as hell.
Can play it on my work break. The fact that I can do that, the fact that I was able to do that with Breath of the Wild was fantastic. I loved it.
Maybe my thoughts on this will change when that's something I can even consider financially.
When you have like an hour lunch break and just you're dicking around. Like, to me, my hour lunch break is either I'm looking up shit on my phone or I have a game console on me and I'm playing it. Besides eating, of course.
Well, obviously, yeah. I was saying, if you're not actually keeping up with your fucking health, maybe there's a reason why your body is wanting to bring a quick doom to you.
Zelda is all the sustenance I need.
This small skeleton of Mike is found at his desk.
Because, like, if I did not have Final Fantasy 15 already on PS4, and then they did port it to Switch, I would get it for Switch. Hands down. Came out if PC and Final Fantasy 15 for PC and Switch dropped the same day, I would, no questions asked, get it for Switch.
Interesting. Then I have a hypothetical for you then. Again, and this is a pure hypothetical. I don't actually expect this to actually happen. Let's say then you have, say something big happens for Christmas, whatnot, what have you. Somebody drops like a $2,000 laptop on your lap. That's mobile gaming prima facie right there. Do you still buy things via Switch or do you buy it on PC? Yeah. Like I said, pure hypothetical. I'm just curious, because you said portability is your thing. If you have the option again, now everything is still the same. You just now have the ability to play it via PC, because the laptop is, let's say, no bigger, maybe a little bigger than the Switch controller itself.
Oh, that'd be a tiny-ass laptop.
Not necessarily. You'd be surprised. A lot of these gaming rigs, they're not that huge.
If I had something that was that powerful and portable, yeah, I would go with that.
Okay, that's what I was curious to see what you do, just because I know you do fanboy on Nintendo, but I was wondering if you would actually be that blind of a fanboy.
No.
Okay, that's good to hear.
I mean, like, there are things that I will grab definitely for PC over, like.
Well, no, I'm just curious on the portability issue.
If it's a third-party game that is not coming out for Switch, that is on Xbox and PS4 and also on PC, since I have the computer, I'll get it on PC. Of the options that I would have available,
that's what I was saying. I was just curious mostly about the games you would focus on for portability.
And it really depends too, like the ecosystem. Like if I'm playing most of my games on Switch, and like all of them are there, and like I can switch between them easily. There's that too. As far as just like, okay, like I have the giant SD card in it already. It's just like, all right, I want to go start playing ARMS now, like from playing Final Fantasy 15 or something, just as an example. So there's that. The fact that most of my gaming is on this ecosystem to go over to something else, even if I have it.
Like I'm saying, I wouldn't imagine there'd be a world where you drop, $2,000 on a laptop.
No.
I'm just saying, if everything is equal here, what would you still choose? That's all I was aiming for.
But again, like that's basically going on the tiers of thing. I'm not going to put the money in for the performance.
Yeah, no,
that's
obviously.
How low it is on the
like for
things
instance,
that matter for me.
I didn't build my current computer based off of performance. I built it off of the idea of longevity. I could have spent an extra $50-$60 on each a part here and there, but I focused on buying parts that I knew would last me a while. Like I could have gotten a hyper overclocked graphics card or processor. I chose the regular versions just because I knew it wouldn't burn out longer. So sure, I could have spent a little bit more money and been able to do it for the for performance and power.
Mm-hmm.
But in the end, that's not what matters. If I can play the games on medium to low, that's still fine with me.
Oh,
but
actually, another thing that factors in, just because it does factor in for this game, even though actually, do I? No, I own it for Xbox. Platform exclusive things, and this goes into me being a Nintendo.
That's not a thing. Nintendo's a big thing, yeah.
And for the game in particular, I'm going to say is Rocket League, and each platform does have exclusive cars and things for it. Xbox, you got the Gears of War car, the Warthog, and what have you. PS4, I believe, has Sweet Tooth's thing from Twisted Metal and something else.
Yeah.
When it drops for the Switch, it's going to have the Mario Luigi car and then the Samus gunship.
Oh, so you care about the DLC options as well?
Those aren't DLC. You unlock those in the game.
Yeah, but
in this instance,
I consider them DLC because they're content not standard in the game. There's things that are unlocked via
they're platform lock as a DLC platform lock content.
Yeah, whatever. It's still downloaded content. Oh, not technically downloaded content.
Yeah, it's in the game at launch. It's platform exclusive content.
Yeah.
And
garbage.
That will end, but Rocket League has cross-play, so again, it doesn't really matter what platform you're playing it on per se. So it's like, what other incentives does it have for me to go to here versus?
Sony has also opened up for discussion for Xbox now with more actual legitimate crossplay being a function of all games.
Fuck, what game was it? Was it COD? I forget what game it was.
Eh?
There's a game that was. I gotta look up that news. There's a game that some company seemingly patched in crossplay like it was nothing on accident, and then they patched it out.
Huh. I don't know what did that. I don't know what.
I know Phil Spencer commented on it, saying, "I wish they would have left it in." Let's see. I'm just gonna do.
Sure, he does. He was probably the one who handed on the verdict of having it axed.
Configuration issue. Epic game. Well, what game? Something from Epic. Is it? I think
Fortnite.
Fortnite. It's Fortnite.
Yeah. Okay.
They had crossplay going on without anyone. Someone. It was really cool how people figured it out. Like someone was like playing with somebody and they saw the username seemed odd for PS4.
Yeah.
So he like looked the username up on like PSN, couldn't find it. Then looked the name up on Xbox Live and found their achievement list.
Yeah.
And then he had an Xbox Live account. He signed in asking if he just played Fortnite and was in this game. And the guy was like, "Yeah, I was." And they're like, "Oh shit, crossplay's up. That's awesome." And Epic's just like, "No."
I'm going to go on a corporate limb here and say it was probably handed down by Microsoft itself to say turn that shit off.
No, Phil Spencer said he wanted them to keep it on.
Said that publicly. I doubt he actually meant it. Just because that is such a selling point for future endeavors that I doubt they would leave that in. Just business-wise, knowing how corporations view these things, highly doubted that this decision to kill didn't come from the top. Because that would lead to a whole bunch of legal shit. Almost guaranteed. Sony is very sue-happy when it comes to things like that. So I can imagine immediately, right off the bat, I could probably tell you that the top people at Microsoft had a hand in it being killed quickly.
Okay.
Never trust what you're told, not from corporations. That's your first mistake. Doubt everything.
Oh, yeah. Kelly has some words for you.
Doubt everything.
Yeah, so PC hopefully will be built next week. And think I'm almost all the way through Sonic Mania, so after that I might try and resurrect Dark Souls, see what happens with that. Or any other games I have in my Steam list. I know
what I liked that Team 4-Star did with Dark Souls was they did Drunk Souls. I really enjoyed Lanny doing that. Just because that game is hard. it's hard to play and it can get monotonous for viewers. So the fact that he took a new spin on it with Drunk Souls was fun.
Yeah, and any other games I have on my Steam list. I know a couple of Brian's friends want me to play Stardew again. Stardew Valley.
Ew.
I'm really
Oh,
hoping. I love that fucking game. I would actually want to wait until they get co-op in. I would love to actually do a co-op play of that with someone.
Gotcha.
Who knows? So any other games that you're playing right now, say for PUBG and
PUBG, Rainbow Six Siege, Overwatch, Assassin's Creed 3 I'm doing a replay on. I'm just kind of going through the motions because of school. I'm just playing games that I can drop and pick up at my leisure. Now, story-wise, again, my finances being what they are, I can't pick up the games I want.
Yeah.
Because personally, I'd love to play Nier Automata. That's the game I want to play desperately bad. I can't justify paying for it, and then having Assassin's Creed and Dot Hack coming out literally 3 weeks later. So it, not even that. The gameplay is fun. The story is cool.
Yeah.
Like
but also them.
Maybe for the Steam summer sale. maybe for the winter sale. What was that?
I said, but also them robot booties.
I mean, 2B is two best, as everybody keeps saying. I think.
I just love how like there's just so many stupid like cool little things in the game. There's just like all the equipables that you have. It's just like, oh, central processing unit. Unequip that, you die.
Oh, you unequip your operating system.
Game
System
over.
error, crash.
Game over. So many double little things.
It's good. That game literally crept out of nowhere, which is awesome to me.
Got that, and then Persona.
I love seeing that kind of stuff.
And
yeah,
then...
Persona is something I would like to play, but I can't justify paying for when I want games like Assassin's Creed and Dot Hack.
I'm gonna be happy once winter comes around. There's not a whole lot coming out, and then knowing me, I will be sick for most of winter, so I'll have a bunch of games to play.
It's like when it comes down to games, I only have 2 I'm looking forward to, but what I'm really excited about is next month, just for the fact that it's going to be a good anime season.
I haven't even looked at...
There's a lot of good stuff coming.
We'll go over that next episode.
Yeah, I know, I'm just saying.
Let's see.
When it comes down to there's some interesting things coming out.
Where's my mouse? There it is.
Like for a quick list of things I'm excited for, it's like the new season of Shokugeki no Soma, it's just a whole lot of stuff. I'm very excited. Especially for Shokugeki.
You see Arby's had a dragon maid tweet.
Yep. Arby's' Twitter is killing it.
Yeah, they
whoever they left in charge of that is a genius.
I forwarded that to DA. He had a pretty good retort. Hold on, let me pull that up. We'll end it on that. Just so, one of them can at least contribute something to this episode. Yeah, Arby's has been doing this for a while. They can't get people in the door with mediocre food, so why not meme it up?
Ooh. I mean, Arby's food, it's not bad.
They have awesome curly fries. That's all I can say about them.
That's exactly it. Their curly fries are bomb.
Yeah, so why not meme it up? Maybe that's what we're doing wrong, man. We can't get people here. Let's fucking meme it up. Just fucking dabs all over the podcast.
Oh,
Start sharing their relationship meme.
I would actually stab you in the throat. I would actually Ezio you just instantaneously.
There's Elf on the Shelf. Now there's... Oh, that one's been annoying the shit out of me.
I have been irrationally angry at that meme all day.
Vegeta and a cheetah I've seen.
There was
Goku
one that
on
was
a Roku.
There was one specifically made to piss off Legend of Zelda fans.
Oh yeah, Zelda on what was it? Fuck. And it was Link that was on top of it.
Yeah.
I forget what it was, but yeah. The people, they know. It's like, this is a dumb response, but every time I see it, it's just like, no.
It's like, that's not his name!
Don't react, Michael. Don't react, Michael.
Don't react.
All right. With that, we will end this episode.
Also Ruby comes out next month too. So again, October's a big month for anime.
I'm going to the theatrical thing.
Kelly, I hate you. Just I hate you.
It's only one episode. I'm mostly there just to see if to meet other Columbus people that like RWBY, because I know no one besides Brian. It's I guess it's the first episode and then a bunch of behind the scenes stuff apparently.
Yeah.
I thought because the runtime was like an hour, almost 2 hours. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
are they showing like a bunch of the season? No.
It's a bunch of commentary and shit too.
Which I love that stuff, which I'm fine with. But
I wonder if Verse is going to try to go to one of those if they're having it in his area.
Oh, I would assume so.
I would imagine. I'd be sad for anyone involved just because it's him and he's such a critic.
I'm actually curious what he thought of the Blake trailer. I could talk to him about that
Oh,
at some point.
Oh no. That is almost like podcast worthy material. He hated it so much. The rage is insane.
Interesting. Okay.
He's like, oh great. Rooster Teeth finally listened to its fans and gave us a trailer that we all wanted. Ilya's backstory. Because they obviously know how to focus on the correct Faunus, not the shit one they have no writing skills for. Oh, his hatred of Blake's character is insane. But Blake is his favorite. So the fact that he feels like she's been given the shaft writing wise.
Mm-hmm.
And he feels the same way for Yang too. He feels like Yang was given but pretty much he didn't like the way the writing team handled season 4 almost at all.
I see.
So, yeah, like I would, if he wanted in, that I would love to hear you two talk about it. Maybe as like a recorded thing, that we upload at a later time, not podcast live.
Yeah.
But I would love us three to do like a discussion on RWBY because he has a lot of opinions and he's actually very well known on that RWBY fan group.
Mm-hmm.
People know him because of his critiques and whatnot. So I'm going to talk about that. See if he wants to do something like that. Because I'd enjoy a 3-way conversation between us.
Alrighty. With that, we will end tonight's episode. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to the podcast of stuff. We will see you next week for episode 69.
69!
Okay, we're done. Bye.
Insert bad porn music here. All right, so... Later!